Straight. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I know you by now, which means I know what you're thinking about. Your friends, they keep asking about us with every day passing. It's time this fairy tale came true. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in bloom. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you.
Bring you a gift, sir. Take care of it.
Greetings and welcome. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you all to silence your cell phones and electronic devices and to refrain from using your phones and cameras to take photos or videos during the ceremony. Thank you. We are gathered here today to joyfully acknowledge and bear witness to the love and marriage of Brittney and Dan Gray. On behalf of Brittney and Dan, I would like to welcome you, dear family and friends, and thank you for being here. And to thank you for being here on this special day. Brittney and Dan requested your presence as they share their pledge of everlasting love on this day of commitment and are grateful that you have chosen to share their wedding day with them. My name is Terry Quinn, and it has been my pleasure to become acquainted with Brittney and Dan as we prepared for them to declare their marriage vows to one another. Today, it is my honor and privilege to officiate their marriage and celebrate their delight in finding love with one another. This wedding is a celebration of the blending of two families that have been separate up until this moment, but are united from this day forward, blending their different traditions and strengthening their family tree. Marriage is so much more than legal signatures or a contract. Brittney and Dan are promising in front of all the people they love that they want to be with each other and only each other for the rest of their lives, and that they will do everything in their power to honor the promises they are making here today. But they would like your help. Would everyone please stand? As these two people join together in marriage, they ask for the support and love of not only their families, but of their friends as well. On this day, they ask that you be more than only family and friends of Brittney or only family and friends of Dan. They ask that you recognize their special union and welcome them both into their lives. To honor their special love, I ask you, family and friends, do you offer this couple your friendship, respect, support, and goodwill blessing? If so, say I do. I do. Thank you. You may be seated. Today, promises become permanent and friends become family. However, this day is not only about the words spoken or those rings exchanged, the grand pronouncements or recessional marches. This day, the day of their wedding, is all about love. An unknown author once wrote, "If love is not all, then it is nothing." This principle and its opposite collide down all the years of my breathless tale. Brittney and Dan, your breathless tale is about to begin, and what a journey it's destined to be. If love is not all, then it is nothing. The opposite, if love is all, then it is everything, is going to be the basis for every aspect of your relationship. All you have to do is simply love one another, and that love will show through in everything you do, whether it's how you practice patience and demonstrate kindness, or how you are there for one another through good times and bad. That's because love isn't just a word, it's an action. Love isn't something you say, it's something you do. Love is genuine, honest, and open, compassionate, patient, and kind, passionate, and blind. There are many different kinds of love, and most, if not all, are represented here today. There is romantic love, the love of children and parents, the love of family, and the love among friends. Not only do Brittney and Dan love one another romantically, and they do, you can see it in every look, every touch, every moment they're together, but they also love one another as best friends. In fact, they're giggling, taunting, teasing, very plainly and obviously having fun together. It is their love and enjoyment of each other as best friends that will sustain them through this marriage. In addition, the love collectively in this room from you, their family and friends, will help sustain and support the promises that they make today. All of us here will help solidify this bond as these two individuals are joined together as husband and wife. This new journey will be at times richly rewarding and at others difficult. But most importantly, it will be a journey that you take together. And it will be a fun one, I know. It'll almost be as good as the night that Dan proposed. Brittney, the queen of surprises, enjoys surprising Dan with gifts, adventures, and special times. But on September 15th, 2019, Dan decided it was his turn, and he had a trick up his own sleeve. He and Brittney had a casual cookout scheduled at her dad's house with her dad and stepmother his dad and stepmother, and their 4 beloved dogs. Not long after they finished eating, it began to drizzle. And aside from getting wet, Brittney also wanted to get the dogs inside because she knew how stinky wet dogs could be. But Dan wanted none of that. Instead, he asked her to go inside and make him another drink. Eager to please, Brittney went inside, made his drink, spent a few moments talking to her stepmom, and then went back outside, completely and totally annoyed at the idea of spending the rest of the evening with stinky, wet dogs. But her frustration completely evaporated when she was greeted by a grinning Dan, down on one knee, with all 4 of the dogs dressed in bandanas sitting next to him, and the most beautiful ring in the world being offered to her by the love of her life. With a big smile on her face, Dan asked her to marry him, and Brittney was so overcome with emotion that she couldn't speak, so she didn't answer him right away. Dan waited, silence, so he figured he better ask again. But this time the question came out more like, "Is that a yes, or am I returning the ring?" Well, without hesitation, Brittney found her voice and emphatically declared, "Yes." And that's how we have found ourselves here today. This wedding is a celebration of a marriage that has already occurred in their hearts and in their minds. It is a marriage that will grow. It will be with patience and kindness and the belief that they have chosen wisely to spend their life together. They want this day to mean something special to you too. Those who are married may want to silently renew and reaffirm their vows today by gently taking the hand of their partner during this ceremony. Others may want to also join hands and think about what it means to be good friends, for our best relationships are those that are built on friendship. Brittney and Dan, you have known each other for years, through the first glance of acquaintance to this moment of commitment. At that special cookout, Dan, when you popped the question, or should I say 2 questions, and Brittney finally said yes, you both decided at that moment to marry one another. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. Today is your formal commitment, for the vows you are about to exchange serve as a verbal representation of the love you promise to share with each other. There are no vows so solemn as those you are about to make. There's no institution on earth so sacred as that of the union that you will form. Your true home is not only the place where you will live, but it is also the dwelling place where each lives in the heart and mind of one another. In a few moments, you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the word, "Dan is my husband, and Brittney is my wife." Dan and Brittney have chosen to write their own vows, and because it was you, Dan, who suggested writing vows, I invite you to share yours first, and then Brittney, you will follow Dan.
She better not have a novel. Britt, you know how much I love being put on the spot. But I did this to myself when I suggested we write our own vows. Trust me, I know I'm not the most vocal when it comes to the mushy stuff, but that doesn't mean I don't feel it. I love how no matter what we have going on, whether it be a lazy lounge around day or an exciting new adventure, you're happy just admiring me. I love your smile, your playfulness, your passion, and your endless support. Not only do you support me, but you push me to be a better me. I love our common interests and goals. Most people want a big house, but not everyone wants that just so they can fill it with a bunch of dogs. I've been told you're way out of my league, and I need to lock you down, and I agree with that. So here we are. You've been by my side for the lows and the highs. I'm incredibly lucky to have you and call you mine. I can't wait to build the rest of our lives together and see where the world takes us. I promise to love and support you forever.
Dan, I don't want to marry you just to wake up next to you each morning and to be with you forever. I want to marry you because marriage is hard. Blending 8 families, as we've learned, is hard. Raising kids will be hard. Finances are hard. Keeping our calendar straight is hard. Planning dinner 365 nights a year is hard. Life is hard. And that's why I choose you. You know my imperfections. You've held me during my lows. You lift me up effortlessly. You motivate me. You give me courage. You fight to work with me through the toughest of times. You're the best support I could ever ask for. And with that being said, I promise to always make sure that our calendar is up to date so you know where to be and when. I'm proud you made it here on time today. You look wonderful, by the way, and I didn't even have to pick out your clothes for you. I promise to always talk with you through the hard times, even when talking is tough or when I know I'm wrong, which is very rare. I promise to continue cooking for you and providing you with the very best home-cooked meals, even if it is corn dogs and ramen noodles. They're hot and they're made in our house. They're homemade. I promise to continue loving you more and more with each day that passes. I look forward to growing through life with you. This is our big start to many of our very best memories.
Now, if you are ready to step into the holy circle of matrimony, assuming all its rights, obligations, responsibilities, and abundant joys, please so indicate by joining hands. Do you, Dan, promise to love Brittney and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, respect, commitment, and growth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to be her companion to Brittney in all of her successes and failures, her happiness and sadness, to always give to her your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be herself? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Brittney, promise to love Dan and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, respect, commitment, and growth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to be a companion to Dan in all of his successes and failures, his happiness and sadness, to always give to him your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be himself? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Brittney and Dan's rings are an external and visible sign of the spiritual bond of love which unite their 2 hearts. Bless the couple who give them and wear them, and grant they live in harmony, unity, love, and happiness from this day forward. May these wedding rings be a reminder of the commitments they have made and serve as a testimony to all the world of their devotion in marriage. Could you please give the ring to Dan? We've got it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dan, please place the ring on Brittney's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, okay.
It's a perfect fit.
Okay. With this ring,
I
thee wed,
and
pledge you my love,
my love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Now, could you please give the ring to Brittney? Brittney, please place the ring on Dan's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed, and pledge you my love, now and forever.
Now and forever.
Brittney and Dan, you have just pledged your love and loyalty to each other and have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you have just made. By the power vested in me as an ordained marriage minister, I now pronounce you husband and wife. May all that you are always be in love. May all that is love always be in you. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share as it is on this day of celebration. And may each day you share be as precious to you as the day when you first fell in love. May you always see and encourage the best in each other, and may the challenges life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. May you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. You have kissed 1,000 times, probably a dozen more, but today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you have become husband and wife and can now seal the agreement with a kiss. For today, your kiss is a promise. Dan, you may now kiss your bride. I would like to present for the first time anywhere in the world, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Gray.
We do have a welcome speech by Dan this evening to start things off. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, our groom.
Oh, I do. Trust me. Hello? Hello? Hello, everyone. Now, Britt knows this. Now you all know how much I love being put on the spot. So here goes nothing. I have to admit, this is a pretty sick birthday party. Britt and I, Britt and I want to thank you all for coming. Huge thank you to our parents for bringing us into this world, all the support over the years, and making today possible. We can't thank you enough. Thank you to our wedding party for being a part of all of this with us. We have such a great group of friends that we consider family. Thank you to all the vendors that came together to make today a success. We appreciate all you family and friends that came to share this day with us. It means a lot that these two very extended families have been so welcoming to both of us. Hopefully you all love us as much as we love you because you're stuck with us for a very long time.
Should I do one of Billy's favorite burps in this next? Oh my God, I'm gonna ugly cry. I hope everybody's ready. All right, I'm never gonna admit, when she first told me she was talking to Dan, I said, wait, what do you mean? I said, the bald dude that used to live in your apartment. She said, he's grown us hair and he looks way better. And I said, where? Because this man yells if his hair touches his ears. I swear he just grew it out to get her attention. Oh. This is where it's gonna get, whew. Growing up in a broken household, we didn't always know what a perfect relationship was. It was single mom, single dad. But at the end of the day, we always had each other. Nobody will ever understand me like you do. Nobody will ever understand a relationship, Brittney, like you do. You showed me what love was no matter what. You never gave up on me, and I never gave up on you. You are my rock. I will always be your rock. You'll always be mine. Sorry, Dan. You can marry her, but I'm always going to be here, and that basement in the bedroom is always going to be mine. I think this is the part of speech where I'm supposed to tell these two, good luck, but I don't know what that means because I'm still single and living at home. So I'm gonna leave this to somebody else, and I hope you guys have a good night.
I forgot my speech notes at home, which means I just didn't actually write anything, so I'm going to wing this one. Quid pro quo, I guess. So, my parents have always described Dan and I as sun and moon in personality, and that really has been apparent in certain things. I grew up as a artsy side of things. Dan was the cool guy with the toys, the bike. I thought it was cool when I bought a Fiero, which was quickly shot down multiple times. And into adulthood, there's a running joke between us that Dan is the little big brother, and I mean that in the sense that he's someone that, despite the fact that he's 2 years younger than I am, he's someone that I've always looked up to, someone who's had integrity, someone who's always had my back, despite being a complete pain in the ass sometimes. But, Brittney, as you take my brother's name today, I want you to know that you are marrying a man who will always have your back, as he has had every person in our family, every one of his friends, myself included. He will fight for you. He will do what he can to make sure that you are welcomed, protected, and loved at all matters. So fear not. You are in good hands. Dan, as you marry Brittney today, know that you've got someone that's going to keep you in line, is going to kick you in the ass when you need it, and is someone that is going to make sure that you know that sometimes things just aren't as bad as they are, and you need to relax a little bit. It's because of her very, very obvious love of life that I think you guys complement each other very well. Brittney, the first time I met you was the brat stop at a volleyball game, which I think I, as usual, made a fool of myself when it comes to any sort of sports. Once again, you guys are good for each other. You complement each other very well. It's very obvious in your passion for each other, the jokes, the chides, just the various adventures that you guys have been through. I can speak for all of us in this room, I assume, when I say we're all very proud of you and have been waiting to say, it's about goddamn time. So as I say this, Brittney, welcome to our family. Dan, whatever the hell it is that you've been doing, keep it up. Thank you for having us, and everybody, thank you for being here to share this moment with all of us.
My name is Ben Metz, and today I have been told that I am one of the two best men in this room. If you disagree, you'll have to talk with Dan. So this is my first time doing a best man speech, so naturally I Googled best man speech examples, and you have to pay money to view them, and Dan's pretty cheap, and he taught me how to be cheap, so here we go. Brittney and Dan, it is a pleasure to be here today to be able to celebrate your marriage. Dan, you look great as always, and for those of you who are asking, no, we're not brothers. But I know if you look this good, I can only imagine how good I look. Brittney, you also look beautiful tonight. It is nice to see you dressed up. There have been many times I've seen you in work clothes, such as the time you and Dan do yard work, your camper renovations, the time Dan took you to the scrap yard on your birthday, or when you just wear the pants in the relationship. All right, Dan, here we go for you now. Well, for starters, he's handsome, witty, intelligent, hard worker. Dan, I can't hear your writing here. You can just tell me the rest later. Anyways, I met Dan years ago, and we became great friends from the start. It was probably because Dan just wanted to store his big blue truck in my shop, and I'm a nice guy and couldn't tell him no. But I mean, when a guy with a Chevy tattoo on his arm wants to store his old Chevy that doesn't run inside, how can I tell him no? Dan and I became really good friends as the time went on due to our similar interests in cars, trucks, and motorcycles. And in fact, Dan taught me a lot about fixing cars. Dan's pretty mechanical, and I know there's a lot of people in this room who's probably worked on your car. So I'm sorry for all of you, because I'm about to tell you a story about when Dan and I fixed the car. Dan taught me the importance of oil in a car once. Dan and I were doing some repairs to someone's Jeep, and one of the services was an oil change. So we drained all the oil, did the repairs, and then started the car, and it ran great for like 5 minutes and then just shut off. And then we were trying to figure out why, and we looked down and saw the brand new jugs of oil on the floor. So that was not a good time. So Brittney, after everyone heard this story, I'm sure Dan will be having quite a bit more free time now, as his car jobs might start slowing down. Maybe you can teach him how to cook so he doesn't have to bring his gourmet corn dogs or his raviolis by the famous Chef Boyardee to work every day. Although these stories are funny now, the following is what I think of when I think of Dan, a person who uses his skills to help others. Dan is so thoughtful and caring about others and is always willing to help others in any way he can. He is an extremely hard worker, intelligent, a true friend, a good listener, trustworthy, dependable, and honest. Brittney, you found a special one. And lastly, they say don't marry the person you think you can live with, but marry the person you can't live without. To Dan and Brittney.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zach, Dan's long-lost, recently found brother. So this is the part where I would normally share some embarrassing story about how we met and the fantastically terrible ideas that we've had over the years. Unfortunately, we only have this venue till the end of the night, so I will spare you the trouble of hearing me ramble. What I will share with all of you is how incredibly proud of these two I am and all that they've accomplished. Everyone in this room being here is a testament to the good that they've put out into the world. I could not be happier than to be asked to be a part of this special day. To my little big brother, you do not know and could not possibly know that I had regularly asked that God bring someone into your life who would take care of you in the same way that you have taken care of all of us. Someone to put themselves put you before even themselves, to be your partner in crime, your best friend, to help lift you up when you are carrying the burdens of everyone around you. A partner who is able to be both strong and patient, and that is exactly what I see in this woman sitting beside you. Britt, I feel truly blessed. Blessed. Sorry. Get her done. Britt, I feel truly blessed to have you as my brother's wife, and even more so, to be able to call you my sister. Now, it's tradition for the best man to offer up some advice for a successful marriage. However, seeing as I am only recently engaged to that lovely lady over there, I figured I had better do some research. Now, Dan, I want you to know that I did my best to translate this into some terminology that you are familiar with. So for my little big brother, on this journey of marriage, there are some basic things that you should know. Lesson 1, never ever use your dipstick to check the oil on anything you didn't purchase. Lesson 2, even though there might not be any check engine lights on, it's still a good idea to do some preventative maintenance. Don't forget, this model runs on coffee and tequila. Lastly, lesson 3, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot trade your bride in even when the miles get high and she starts to make noises that she didn't used to. So in parting, talk to one another even when it's hard, always respect one another, and above all else, never take anything too seriously. To the bride and groom, may the road of marriage always be an adventure for the both of you. I love you.
Hi, everyone. I wanted to thank every single one of you for being here today. I can't keep it together, I'm sorry. My speech isn't going to be the one that you remember for years to come, but it comes deep from my heart. Just like Ben, I read online while trying to write this speech. No, because I didn't have to pay for mine. Okay, there are a few rules on what not to say. I broke all of those rules. So here goes. This is a day I've been waiting for 2.5 years. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kristen. I've known Brittney since the beginning of the school year in 8th grade at Lance. And since then, I've never thought of her as anything less than family. You know those people in life? You know those people in life who just always think about everyone else besides themselves? That's Brittney. I don't remember much from when I was that age, but I remember Brittney being there making me butter noodles. She's been my constant in a world that's always changed. My parents were in the military, so we moved every 2 to 3 years. Oh, shit. Sorry. I started and ended friendships every time I moved. This was way back before we checked social media daily and back before we give kids cell phones at 7 years old. Why keep a friendship when it's likely to never see them again? And if you wanted to talk on the phone with them, it had to happen after 9 p.m. God forbid we used a landline and call long distance. But Britt fought for our friendship, even through 2-hour time difference. She called me every day, even if we were grounded. She was the exception in my family, and so was I when she was at Pops' house. Hey, Pops, thanks for that. Brittney taught me many things in the short time I lived in Kenosha. The most important being, if you're seeing a boy, always have your hair down. She taught me what a best friend should look like, one with no strings attached. She never cared how weird I am. She embraces it. And in a friendship of 15 plus years, we've never fought. She's understanding and kind, and when she started dating Dan, I wasn't too sure about him at first. He seemed like kind of a tool. Someone not worthy of how great my best friend is. Boy, was I wrong. Dan is Brittney's perfect match. As you've heard tonight in all of the boys' speeches, they really complement each other. Over the past few months, I've been lucky enough to invade their home on several occasions and witness how great these two truly complement each other. They both recognize each other's needs, even without being asked. They've had the making of a great marriage way before they signed that paper today. I know nothing really changes in their day-to-day lives after today, but I'm so happy and grateful that I was here to celebrate with them. I'm raising my glass today of this to the best friend that I don't deserve and to the man who is making all of her dreams come true, my new built-in best friend. Cheers.
We have a lot of friends.
For those who don't know me, I'm Ashley. I am the maid of honor who probably have bugged some of you in regards to the bachelorette and bachelor party and the bridal shower. So again, if you don't know me, I'm Ashley. So over a decade ago in high school, I met Brittney, and I can say I was a little curious about her knee brace that she had from one of her many surgeries, as you all know. However, from that moment on, we became inseparable. She helped me pass math class. From me assisting her to do chores to hang out, from sneaking over while she was grounded. Sorry, Dad, didn't mean to do that. But from here on out, we're still the best of friends. Brittney, I just wanted to say I'm truly happy and very proud of you for everything you accomplished so far. From getting your master's degree online from, 1 year? While you were also still managing your work life and your home life, to remodeling your camper just because you wanted to, fostering the dogs that decided to possibly destroy your guys' trim, and then becoming the rookie of the year at your new job, and the one thing I can say I'm really proud of you for deadlifting over 100 pounds. You know, it is what it is. But most of all, for allowing yourself to create and grow a relationship with Dan. The type of relationship actually has changed your whole perspective on the life. You went from wanting to be the cool aunt to every once in a while telling me, one day I'll be the mom that's gonna take my kids on adventures. The one that actually grows during all of the great ups and terrible downs. The one that's gonna just support you during every crazy choice that you have made previously, by yourself, with us, whichever one it may have been, and any choice that you're gonna make in the future. The type of relationship that you actually have here to be deeply in love and actually married to probably one of the greatest people I know. Now, Dan, I was gonna say thank you amongst myself and everybody else whose car you worked on. I'm a little unsure about that. However, on a more serious note, thank you so much for going with my best friend. for pushing her to make her step outside of her comfort zone and being as safe, for also supporting her in any possible way that she needs. I guess at the end of this day, I can share my best friend with you. However, with all that being said, I would love if everyone can raise their glasses and choose Newlywed for us and all of their future adventures that they're going to encounter.
All right, folks, we're going to pull away from the head table at this time. We're going to hand over the microphone to Rob Gray.
This is kind of off the cuff. I didn't have anything prepared, nothing as eloquent as these gentlemen up here. The cliche of perfect for each other is no truer than these two right here. And Brittney, I am so proud of both you and Dan. He couldn't have picked a better helpmate and a better best friend and wife. We love you, and I think I speak for all of us here. We are so proud of you, both of you, and I am honored to be part of your family. Thank you.
All right, folks, and then we have our final speech by our father of our bride.
I wrote this last night while, of course, I was in the bathroom. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in the celebration today of two people coming together to start a family. I expect grandkids soon. I'm not getting any younger. I want to thank Brittney's family and friends for helping raise her and guide her into the fantastic woman she has become today. I would also like to thank Dan's friends and family for making him into the great man he has become today. The first day I laid eyes on Brittney, I began thinking about this day. I had mixed feelings. All I ever wanted was for Brittney to find a man. That would be you, Dan. That would keep her happy and allow her to be who she is. Friends and families would constantly ask me, would any man ever be good enough for her? And my answer was always no. As Brittney was growing up, she would introduce me to guys that she knew, and I would always look at them, and I would say, nope, that's not the one. None of those men were ever good enough for her. I lost my spot. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on either. No. She was going to school full-time, working a full-time job, and would say, she doesn't need a man. I thought, oh, great, this day's never going to come. And then one day she came, and she started talking about this guy named Dan. So, of course, I asked, who's this Dan? And are you guys dating? Her answer was, we're just getting to know each other. I thought, what does that mean? I'm from an age where if you're getting to know somebody, that's called dating. Her answer was, nope, we're just getting to know each other. So I wasn't sure where it was going to go. One day she introduced us to Dan. I've been through this before. But Dan was the type of guy, he was different. He didn't try to impress his intelligence on me. Dan was just himself. This caught me off guard. I wasn't sure how to take it. However, over the next 6 years, Dan grew on me. Not in a bad way, okay? And I looked at Dan and Brittney as they are both people that if you ever need something, you call them. It doesn't matter what they are doing for themselves. They will drop that and they will come and help you do whatever you need done. I lost my spot again. I should have made it bold. Whenever Brittney is around Dan, you can see how happy she is. Her face lights up. She looks like nothing could be better. Dan has become part of our lives. I'm safe to say everybody's lives in here, Dan has been part of, correct? Except for this gentleman over here. I keep losing my spot. You typed this for me.
Maybe I should have made it a little bit bigger font.
You should have. Brittney and Dan, I got it. I'm here now. Next time for Kylie's, I'll make this speech bigger for Kylie's wedding, if that ever happens. Dan and Brittney both love doing a lot of the same things together, yet they maintain their own identities, likes and dislikes. They both love their family and friends, and especially their four-legged furry children. It became very clear that they were meant to be together. So I would like to propose a toast to Brittney and Dan. Everybody raise your glass. To a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness.
May my hands be the hands you hold on to when you let go of everything else. And may my arms be the arms that you fall into when the night gets too heavy to hold by yourself. If you're looking for a safer place to land, I will guide you home. And if the levee of your life breaks all your plans, you'll never be alone. If you dance with me, feel my heart beat through your body to your feet. If you dance with me, hold me in the dark now until both your eyes can see. And if it's you and me against the world, if I'm your man, you're my girl, we'll win, you'll see if you dance with me. May my shoulder be the shoulder you rest your head on when you close your eyes to sleep. May my lips be the lips you wake up to, kiss you like the morning sun all over your smile. And no matter where this winding road will lead you, I will keep you strong. Through the minors and the majors, I will sing it like a song. I hope you sing along, and I hope you dance with me. Feel my heart beat through your body to your feet. I hope you dance with me. Hold me in the dark now until both your eyes can see. And if it's you and me against the world, if I'm your man and you're my girl, we'll win, you'll see if you dance with me. And if my heart is yours and yours is mine, together through the tests of time, we'll win, you'll see if you dance with me. We'll win, you'll see I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, someone handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me. Don't miss a chance to put each other first. Now that you've vowed for better or for worse, and don't let the beauty of this life pass you by. In the times of trouble, you stand side by side. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. Picture of a slow, sweet walk yet to be. You'll take my hand, say, Daddy, come see. Then you'll know what it feels like. You won't believe what it feels like. Then you'll know what it felt like when she handed you to me. She handed you to me. There's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. blue.